In a corner of the gardens at Longleat, and behind me you can see the pet cemetery, which is a not so small cemetery for the pets that used to belong to the owners at Longleat. The gravestones represent the cherished companions of the owners at Longleat, so most of them brought a lot of joy to the life of everyone who lived here. They go back to the 19th century, the end of the 19th century. The 4th Marquis and Marchioness's dogs are the earliest graves, I think, here. And then they span pretty much the whole of the last century of pets. The house has always been full of dogs particularly, but there are other animals buried here. So there's a few cats, there's parrots. We know the 5th Marchioness she was keen on parrots, and she used to walk around talking to the patients with a parrot on her shoulder. And there's various other animals, budgerigars, I think, there's a swan even. There's one pet buried here that has a sort of particular claim to fame, and that's Claire the corgi, and she was a pet of the Viscount and Viscountess Weymouth in the 1930s. They bought her in 1933, and one day when the Weymouth's daughter, Lady Caroline Thynne, was playing with the Princesses Elizabeth and Margaret, so Princess Elizabeth, now of course our future Queen, the little princesses were so delighted with this dog that their father, the Duke of York, the later George VI, himself purchased a corgi puppy from the same breeder, who is called Ducky. The puppy became called Ducky, and the rest is history as far as the Queen's corgis are concerned and her love for corgis. It all started with little Claire, who's buried in one of these graves here. From photographs and even some paintings, that the family have always had animals around them, particularly dogs. Obviously, to create a cemetery like this shows they wanted to show that they love these creatures and celebrate what they were and what they meant to them. Next visit, why not come to this part of the gardens and have a look at the pet cemetery and learn a little bit more about the pets at Longleat.